traffic over there on Adobe Flats. So give them a second. You see the police officer there? We need that area kind of cleaned up a little bit there. That they're going to be coming through there. So we can keep that area clear. I mean. We have police officers there, so. All right. The Squawky Nation, take it away. They have arrived.
Ah! University is now convened. Please remain standing until the color guard have dismissed. For the flag song, the Haskell choir will be performing. Ms. Haskell, Angelina Gallego.
Hamadakiapi, Leambeti, Chante Washden, Chizapi, Malakota, Chazeki, Kawachi, Washdemi, Washichi Chazeki, Angelina Gallego, Imachila Picture. Hello everyone, my name is Angelina Gallego. My Lakota name is Kawachi Washdemi, which is good-minded women. And like Angel said, I'll just be giving us our intro. So I first want to say congratulations to the class of 2026. I know everyone is very personal, and I've tried to meet everyone, and I just want to say this class is just full of such amazing people, such creative people, and such smart people. As a reminder, I just want to say this is your new chapter. It's the first day of your new life. So whatever you do with it, I just want to say all these people are in your corner and they've been supporting you and they'll continue to support you. And I also want to thank the family, the friends, and the staff that supported these graduates. So I just want to say thank you, and let's have a good graduation and a good meal after. Thank you for coming out to Haskell. Pilamayay.
And now the victory song. begin by acknowledging our stage guests. Please do hold your applause till all stage guests have been announced. Beginning with Rickson Wolfpack, Haskell Brave, 2025-2026. Angelina Gallego, Ms. Haskell, 2025-2026. Myself, Angel Autanalazar, Student Government Association President, 2025-2026. Dr. Alex Redcorn, President, Haskell Indian Nations University. Dr. Victoria, I did not figure out how to pronounce your last name, I'm so sorry. She is our keynote speaker for today. William Kirkland, Assistant Secretary of Indian Affairs. Dalton Henry, President, Haskell Board of Regents. Dr. Milford Musket, Vice President, Academic Affairs. Marisa Mendoza, Dean of Students. Jackie Boyd, Dean, College of Education and Health Sciences. Cody Marshall, Dean, College of Natural and Social Sciences. Dr. Jessica Burkhart, Acting Dean, College of Business. Rhonda Lovato, Dean, College of Humanities and Arts. Going on, we will also be acknowledging our invited special guests. Oh, actually, for a second, we would like to take a moment to honor the memory of a former faculty member, Dr. Michael Tosi. His son, Ethan Tosi, is here representing him. Dr. Tosi dedicated many years to teaching at Haskell Indian Nations University, leaving a lasting impact on countless students and colleagues. Thank you, Ethan, for coming today to represent your father. Moving on, we would like to acknowledge our special guests, beginning with Board of Regents. I would like you to please stand and remain standing until the rest of the special guests have been announced. We do have other special guests as well. As I call your name, please stand and remain standing until all have been called. All of our elected tribal leaders and tribal college leaders, please stand if you are in the room. The University of Kansas. K-State. Lawrence Public Schools. Haskell Light. The City of Lawrence and Douglas County. And finally, Lawrence Police Department. We'd like to thank you all for your dedication to this community and to the graduates of this university. You may be seated. And now, it is my privilege to introduce Dr. Alex Redcorn. He is the president of Haskell Indian Nations University. Alex Redcorn, if you could please approach the stand.
Great Spirit once said, "Oh, young warriors." My name is Alex Redcorn, citizen of the Osage Nation from the Oaxaca District, near Haskell, Oklahoma. It's my pleasure to be here today, serving as the president of Haskell Indian Nations University, and just acknowledge how special this place really is. This is such a great day, good energy, and quite honestly, I've been at a lot of graduations, and this is always the best one. It's just great to be here and celebrate with you all. So I'm here to recognize a couple of our student awards and our student recognitions of some outstanding students. And it's just been, there's some excellent students around here, and it's always good to acknowledge some of these key leaders. So I'll first start with the recognition of the American Indian College Fund Student of the Year. So at this time, it's my honor to recognize the American Indian College Fund Student of the Year. Each year, a student is chosen by the American Indian College Fund as the American Indian College Fund Student of the Year, and beyond the academic requirements, students chosen for this honor also demonstrate high integrity and our impeccable character. This year's awardee, Theron Moore, is the 2026 American Indian College Fund Student of the Year. Congratulations. And now it's also my honor to recognize the Haskell Student of the Year. Each year, Haskell chooses a student as the institution's own Student of the Year. This designation is reserved for individuals who have demonstrated academic commitment by consistently maintaining a 4.0 GPA. And beyond the academic requirements, students chosen for this honor also demonstrate high integrity and impeccable character. This year's awardee is Tara Roanhorse.
Thank you, Dr. Alex Redcorn, and congratulations to the American Indian College Fund Student of the Year and the Haskell Student of the Year. I would now like to welcome our first keynote speaker, Victoria Kichonyong. She is of the Winnebago tribe. She is a tribal council member, first elected to the Winnebago Tribal Council in 2015. Victoria Torrey currently serves as a tribal council member and formerly as the chairwoman of the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska since 2020. She is the former chairwoman of the National Indian Health Board, the Secretary's Tribal Advisory Committee, and the United States Department of Health and Human Services, and the Medicare, Medicaid, and Health Reform Policy Committee. She has testified numerous times before the U.S. House of Representatives and the U.S. Senate on issues including healthcare disparities in Indian countries, tribal land consolidation, advance appropriations for Indian programs, public safety, and tribal infrastructure needs. In addition, she has served on various agency tribal technical advisory committees for the Great Plains area. She holds a Bachelor's of Science degree in Business Administration from Haskell Indian Nations University. Welcome, Victoria.
Good morning, relatives. I'm going to take this off. It's been hardly here. Okay. Good morning, relatives. It's really good to see you this morning. It's an honor to stand with you and with our students today, and we celebrate the Haskell Indian Nations class of 2026. I ask my elders to excuse me for standing up here. My name is Tori Kitchion. I'm the daughter of Desiree Kitchion and the late Vinny Kitchion Sr., Wanagita of San Carlos, Arizona. My paternal grandparents are the late Lydia White Beaver Wanagita and William Bear Wanagita of Winnebago, Nebraska. My paternal grandparents are the late Evans and Victoria Kitchion Wanagita of San Carlos, Arizona. I'm an enrolled member of the Winnebago tribe. I'm a descendant of the Bear Clan, and I graduated Haskell 20 years ago. Hinny! I want to say Wanagita to the Creator for this beautiful day, and that we could all be here and share in this special moment, a Haskell moment. Graduates, our elders tell us that there are no coincidences. It's by no mistake that you're here today, and it's by no mistake that you came here wrapped with a purpose and the prayers of your ancestors. You left home, you traveled far, and you brought the strength of your spirit to 155 Indian Avenue. This campus came to life with each of your bloodlines. That's a powerful place to learn. It's a beautiful day to acknowledge the significant achievements that you've made on this campus, the indigenous scholars that you've become, and the sacred ground that you've walked on and contributed to. That sacred ground we call Haskell. You've learned in classrooms, yes, but also through community, through ceremony, and through shared experiences. Haskell ignited something in each of us, a fierceness, a resilience, an awakening of the next 7 generations. The knowledge we gained of our distinct political status, we learned about the government-to-government relationship, and we have the United States to uphold their trust and treaty responsibilities. Sometimes we left our classrooms fired up and hurt, learning about what our relatives endured. We relived that historical trauma, and it's trickled through our generations, and they left scars of oppression. Some of those devastating, and some of those that led to the most devastating socioeconomic indicators for Indian people. Some of those health outcomes we deal with and we see our relatives deal with. And this is all a result of 200 years of harmful federal Indian policy. And each of you here are a hope and a fresh breath that you're gonna hold the federal government to their treaty and trust responsibilities. But I wanna tell you something. Look around this room and I see all the love and all the support that the students have. I see all the preparations that were made to get you ready. All the beading, all the sewing, the traveling, the fundraising, you know, things don't just happen for us. We have to make them happen. And I just want to let you know that continued effort and that ignition of your spirit is going to continue on. And you are so special, and you are the hope made flesh of your ancestors' prayers. And as you guys walked in here, I was just overcome with emotion. And as you leave this place, I want to remind you of some really important things, that we have a responsibility, that there were sacrifices made on our behalf by our relatives, by our veterans, by all those that helped you get here, by all those that helped you out, all those that gave you an encouraging word. And those prayers, those thoughtful prayers that were being said. I want to share something. I was really nervous to come up here and speak before the relatives because Haskell's so special to me. And yesterday, before we got on the road, my nephew was offering prayers, and he said, I want Tori to use her big voice. And the Ho-Chunk people were the people of the big voice. And so I'm going to do my best to use my big voice, and I want you to step forward with your big voice, with the boldness and a recognition of who you are, and that you come from a resilient people, warrior people, medicine people, and prayerful people. And it's through all those teachings that we understand that success is not a straight path. And it's rarely going to look the way that you plan it, but that's okay. There'll be doubts, there'll be moments, there'll be uncertainties, but remember, the ancestors are always with you. Your identity is your strength, your voice matters, and your perspective is needed. You're stepping into a world that needs your leadership. Leadership rooted in respect and responsibility and connection. The world needs people who understand that progress does not come at the expense of community, but through it. People who know that honoring the past is essential to shaping the future. Do not underestimate the impact you can have. Whether you go on to serve your tribal nations, lead in your professions, advocate for change, or uplift others in quiet but meaningful ways, you are making a difference. Every step forward you take creates pathways for those who follow. The ancestors are always with you. I want to share with you a little bit about how I came into tribal leadership, and I want to let you know that Haskell prepared me for everything that I took on behalf of the Winnebago people and all Indian nations. And it was that igniting of my spirit and reminding me about who I came from and my responsibilities that I had. Not only the relatives before us, but our parents, our grandparents, those that made sacrifices for each of us. They went to work, they got up, they got us ready, we finished school, brought you to this point. And it's all those things that were those sacrifices. And so we have to make good on those sacrifices and recognize that it's our responsibility now, that it's our turn. And these things take time. I also want to acknowledge that we have to be humble. There's many, many helping hands that brought us and our nations to what they are today. And it's our responsibility to pick that up and continue it on and perhaps leave it in a little bit better shape than we found it. And then we inspire others to pick up that endeavor. Recently, the Winnebago tribe exercised their sovereignty to reclaim tribal land that was illegally taken by the federal government. And in the 1970s, the Army Corps of Engineers was doing a series of condemnation projects up and down the Missouri River. And they took Winnebago tribal land. And as you know, only an act of Congress can restore that land. So the Winnebago tribe, over a course of 50 years, went to court with hopes to restore that land. In my time on my time on the council, there were 7 iterations of the bill, and the tribal council continued to work towards that victory. And I want to share with you that it's on behalf of all those that made it that way for us, gave us something to pick up, that we finished, and that land was restored to the Winnebago tribe. In the name of the relatives. We asserted our treaty rights, and we upheld those treaty rights, and we went to Washington, D.C., we testified, and we told our federal partners that you had no rights. And so although it took litigation and all those things, I want to share that story with you because these things take time, and I don't want you to be discouraged because you're going to make a mark, and you're going to get land returns, you're going to restore your language, you're going to uplift your health systems, you're going to take on legal battles that are going to ripple through the generations to come. And so I just want to let you know that you're special, you're divine, and you're powerful. And I see that in each of you as I look at you. And I look across the room and I see your relatives. You guys are some amazing folks that love your people. And I just want to acknowledge that what you do from here, be a good relative. That's one of the most important things that I think I can leave here with you today is that every time you have an opportunity, be a good relative. Many of these policies have harmed our people, and they've created these hostilities like lateral violence, oppression. And I want you to move past those, work through those, and build understanding with the relatives as we lift one another up, as we heal one another, and we remember that you are divine hope, and you're an answered prayer. And that's all I want to share with relatives. Onward, Haskell.
Thank you so much, Victoria. I think it's very important for Haskell scholars to see where bachelors from here can take them, and it's great to have someone of such distinctions be here today to be such a great example to Indian country and the Haskell graduates. With that being said, I would like to introduce our special guest, Mr. William Kirkland. William Kirkland serves as the Assistant Secretary of Indian Affairs. He is an enrolled member of the Navajo Nation and is the 15th Assistant Secretary for Indian Affairs. He was confirmed by the United States Senate on October 7, 2025. The Assistant Secretary for Indian Affairs assists the Secretary of the Interior in fulfilling the Department's trust responsibilities to American Indian and Alaska Native tribes and individuals. The post was established in the late 1970s under the authority contained in the 43 USC 145. Prior to his appointment, Mr. Kirkland delivered high-impact services to Fortune 500 companies, political candidates, and advocacy campaigns, driving strategic results for businesses and organizations across the country. His leadership experience includes managing professional teams, developing sophisticated campaign strategies, and achieving significant legislative and public relations outcomes. Mr. Kirkland's career in public service includes serving in the Executive Office of the President as Special Assistant to the President and Deputy Director of Intergovernmental Affairs. In this role, he led tribal engagement efforts for the White House, revitalized the White House Council on Native American Affairs policy agenda, and coordinated the first ever Oval Office recognition of Navajo code tolerance. His work advanced collaboration among federal, tribal, state, and local leaders, strengthening government-to-government relationships nationwide. Mr. Kirkland holds a bachelor's degree from the University of Georgia. He has been recognized with several distinguished honors, including the University of Georgia's Top 40 Under 40 Award, designation as an Eagle Scout, and appointment to the White House Commission on Presidential Scholars. With that, I would like to welcome William Kirkland.
Thank you very much. First of all, as I prepared for this event and remarks, I kind of watched and looked at what some other speakers, as special speakers, or have done as they address graduations, and I was always, as I did that, I was impressed that the folks that look smarter always put glasses on as they were about to give their remarks. So I thought I took my glasses off. If I was staring too long at somebody in the crowd, I wasn't trying to mean mug or be rude. I couldn't see. And it also made me notice, one, I can tell this graduating class are going places. I can tell that a few of y'all might have to step up, and I'm going to say that because I noticed there's some sunglasses on there. Folks, and everybody knows that if you're wearing sunglasses indoors, that's because your future's so bright. So, and there we go. And as we get going, I know it was said in the beginning to hold your applause until the end. Look, I don't do this much, so if you want to applaud for anything I say, I'm not going to be offended if you start applauding in the middle of my remarks. So feel free to do that. First of all, I introduce myself, Billy Kirkland, Assistant Secretary at the Department of Interior for Indian Affairs. I'm from the Navajo Nation, so I'm Dene. And I jokingly say though, but my father was in the military, so we moved around a lot. Every 2 to 3 years we moved. I ended up in Georgia, so my introduction is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to say Yadahe y'all. There we go. I joke and say I'm from the southern part of the reservation. But it is a tremendous honor to be here today, very humbling at the same time. To be at Haskell, as y'all know, from the very beginning, from its founding in 1884, Haskell's been more than a school. It's been an institution that's provided a launching pad for future leaders. It started as a place where young natives were sent to kind of be told to disappear, to forget their culture and heritage, and instead it became a place where you all have been able to survive, achieve, learn, and thrive. Today, it stands as an economic engine of Indian country. When you look around today, you're surrounded by brothers and sisters from hundreds of tribes across this country. You studied together, you've laughed together, you've supported one another. As I was also preparing for this, I thought about a few things. As mentioned, I graduated from the University of Georgia, and I never actually participated in my graduation, so this is the first time I've ever worn a robe or any type of sash. I jokingly, I should have asked for some. I'm not exactly sure. I think the more robes or sashes you have, the better or higher your GPAs were. So this is probably about right. All I've got is one, which means I barely got out of the University of Georgia. So I'm honored to be here today and be a part of your special moment. How many alumnus do we have here today? If you are an alumnus, raise your hand. Let's give them a hand, y'all. How many parents, grandparents, aunties, uncles do we have out there as well? Let's stand and give them a round of applause. I mentioned that because these are the folks that gave us the emotional support, the encouragement we needed. More importantly, in a lot of cases, they also gave the graduating class the financial support as well. So we honor y'all, and we know that the graduates wouldn't be here today without you. I'm looking around also. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention, once again, I've not attended the school, but the second you step foot on campus, there are a few things you hear about. And one of those is the leadership and the tutelage of Dr. Dan Wildcat. Who's been teaching here at Haskell for over 40 years, and he's more than a teacher and a mentor. I know he draws a paycheck from the university. I think we might need to figure out how to make that more, because in addition to teaching, leading young minds, he's also recently led a project to help facilitate an additional 80 acres that are being given to the university to help develop their agriculture and other plans in education. And one thing that we know as a people is that land, it equals sovereignty. And that 80 acres is a huge deal. So thank you very much for all this stuff. I'm going to try to be brief with the rest of my remarks. I know odds are in 20 years, 2 weeks, you might not remember who I am or why I spoke here. I was going through some of the folks that have spoken at the most recent graduation events here at Haskell, and one of the things that I would like to do is offer a little bit of advice. And there's going to be disappointments in life. And I might be a little bit of a disappointing speaker, especially after a couple of years ago, you guys had the Secretary of the Department of Interior. I believe the year before last, we had a much more famous Billy Mills, who spoke here. So maybe with any luck, after a few years, you might just get me mixed up with Billy Mills. We do have the same first name. But Haskell's a place that is known throughout not just our country, but the world, because of not just the achievements in the classroom, but the achievements of a lot of the great athletes. Jim Thorpe, Billy Mills, Scott Davis. Many of you might not be aware of the accomplishments of Scott Davis in the athletic rink and field. He's the only, and I say this, I hope this changes today, but Scott Davis is the only individual I've got a very close relationship with that is a Haskell graduate. He's also, I think, the only Haskell graduate with the World Series ring. So that's also kind of cool. I want to just leave with a little bit of advice for y'all today, and that is, one, don't forget who you are. Never let anyone diminish your identity. You're not relics of the past. You're the future, not only of Indian country, but of the United States. Whether you're Lakota, Cherokee, Navajo, or any other nation recognized here today, you're gifts to this world. Your languages, your traditions need to be upheld. Carry those with confidence as you all go out. Be proud, and let that pride drive you to succeed. Second, I'd like to encourage you all to embrace work and discipline. I know those seem kind of like oftentimes four-letter words in today's culture, but there's no replacement for them. No one is going to hand us success. Success comes from showing up, working, even when it's difficult. And trust me, there's going to be times things get difficult. But we've got to keep moving forward and keep challenging ourselves. If we don't challenge ourselves, we're never going to move forward. And moving forward means we're going to fail. Yep, I said it. Oftentimes we're going to fail. But if you're not failing, you're not trying. And failure is never our final destination. It's just a path on our journey. But if we can use that discipline to drive us to success, we're going to win. Discipline is not a choice to achieve the success we desire. It's what must be done. Average people aren't disciplined. It's okay to be average, but no one here is average or Haskell graduates now. Haskell graduates aren't average. Haskell graduates are high achievers. High achievers aren't mediocre, they're great. You don't need permission from me, from your teachers, or anyone in society to succeed. You've got the tools, the education, and the freedom to succeed. Haskell is giving you those tools. The rest relies on yourselves. You all chart your own course. Whatever degree you got today, when you all walked in, I saw signs that of the number, I guess, the colleges within the school of the degrees you got. So whether those degrees were in health, business, education, whatever career path you choose, those degrees are important. The learning that you did is important. Maybe not as important though as attitude. Your attitude is what's going to help you become great business leaders, great tribal leaders, great attorneys, great doctors, great parents, great elders. Because those are the individuals that are going to keep the cultures and heritage alive within your tribal communities. And if you choose to leave the reservations or your tribal communities, wherever you're at, whatever urban areas or settings you're in, you're going to be able to tell the stories of Haskell. You're going to be able to tell the stories of your people. Third, I think it's important to remember that graduation isn't the end. It's the beginning. Not just for yourselves, but for your families who sacrificed so much to get you here. So as your next chapters begin, I would like to encourage you to stay in touch with each other. Support one another. More importantly, support Haskell. Tell people about your experiences here. Let them know that it's a great place to be, that they should come and visit. As a matter of fact, I kind of sound maybe unfair or even like I'm trying to sell y'all something, because this is my first time here. I don't want this to be my last time. So hold me accountable as well. Make sure that I get back here. Make sure that leadership within the federal government gets back here. I'd love to come back to another graduation. And I'm not ribbing the president or any of the faculty here. I'd love to come back in 5-6 years and watch a football game. As we're leaving Haskell and we go our separate ways today, I think it's also important to remember that no good story, no great movie is full of only good things. There's disappointment, there's challenges, and that's a part of life. I might be dating myself here, but if Rocky would have beat Clubber Lang in the first Rocky, we wouldn't have 8 more movies. There might not even been an Oscar one. I think and I'm going to update myself now and hopefully sound a little younger. I think we're on Fast and Furious 11 here this summer. If Vince Walker had gotten it all figured out in the first one, there wouldn't have been 10 more movies. So there are challenges along the way. And those challenges are opportunities for us to succeed in the future. And maybe this hits a little closer to home too. We're so close to Kansas City. If Taylor Swift only had good boyfriends, she would have never written a hit record. So remember that. Those detours in life are only opportunities for us to succeed in the long run. So the class of 2026, as you prepare to walk across the stage and get your diplomas, walk with your heads held high, knowing your values are intact, and your hearts are committed not just to Haskell, but to serving your broader nations. Know that your hard work and discipline will always trump talent. And remember, preparation is the key to success. Everyone wants to succeed and everyone wants to win. Not everyone wants to prepare to win. As Haskell graduates, you've been preparing to win your entire time here. That being said, congratulations to the class of 2026. Sorry, I know you're already tired of hearing me, but I would not forgive myself. You know, when you give remarks and you speak, you never want to follow someone who's better than you. And unfortunately, Victoria was much better than I was. And I want to say, as a Haskell graduate, everything that she's been able to do, specifically as a tribal leader, is amazing. And I would implore you all to do the same. One of the things that was most important that I wanted to point out was recently she's been able to get land back for her tribe and her people. And I want to say, if you're able to undo anything the Corps of Engineers does, you really know what you're doing. So we might have to steal you and bring you back to the BIA. If you could get the Corps of Engineers to work with you, you can get anything fixed in Washington. So that was that. Now, congratulations one more time.
Fun part, all right? So first, before I move on though, these chairs and this stage don't just appear out of nowhere, and so I want to thank all the administration, faculty, and staff that make this university go. They really put a lot of work into this, and so let's give them a round of applause. There's a whole lot of people at this university who aren't instructors that do a lot of hard work to support this. And before I go on as well, I would like all of our graduates to stand and make eye contact with their family and friends in the audience and give them a round of applause. At this time, though, I would like to invite Dr. Musket up for the conferral of degrees and also to honor our faculty that helped you get along this way.
Good morning, everybody. I'd like to thank you for coming to graduation. I am Dr. Milford Musket. I'm the Vice President of Academic Affairs. Just a little background about me. I was born and raised on the Navajo Reservation near a small little town called Mexican Springs. I am thankful that my journey interacts with your journey. It is my pleasure that I get to do, for me, with graduation, some of the best fun parts of graduation. So, I also want to say and give you a little bit of courage. I really appreciate our speakers. My grandfather said that life is a ceremony. You dance, you sing every moment of your life. I am thankful with the faculty. We are thankful that you gave us time to dance and sing with you in your education. So we are proud that we are here to help you on your next step, help you get to the next place. But remember us because we thrive on your success. We are happy that you go to the next level. You danced, you moved, your movements, everything is important. So again, we will start the conferring of degrees. But first, I would like the faculty to stand, please. Faculty, please stay standing until the conference of degrees. You are so integral to all of this, and it is my pleasure that I am a proud person to be able to lead you and direct you, and I am so happy that I get to work with you. So, with that, I need my glasses. Dr. Redcorn, these students have completed all of their requirements for their specific program, and they are recommended by the faculty for granting of their degrees as listed in the program. What I'm going to do now is I would like to introduce my deans, the individuals that are overseeing individual departments. And from there, we will start deferring degrees upon the different colleges. So first, I'd like to introduce my first dean. But again, I'm reading, not reading. I'd like to begin by introducing Jackie Boyd, Dean of College and Education and Health Sciences. Then Cody Marshall, the Dean of Natural and Social Science, followed by Dr. Jessica Burkhardt, Acting Dean of College of Business. And then finally, we'll have Rhonda Lavaldo, Dean of Humanities and Arts. So, as they call and begin the conference from different departments, please remain standing until all the degree, till Dr. Redcorn confers their final degree on you. So thank you very much. And again, I appreciate all that you've given us and all of the time that you have thought about your degree and what you want to do next. Again, my heart is full. I am happy. Let's begin the interesting dance of graduation ceremony.
At this time, I invite the graduates from the College of Education and Health Sciences to stand. Of the College of Education and Health Sciences, it's my privilege to present to you the candidates for the degree of Associates of Science, Community Health, Associates of Science, Health, Sports, and Exercise Science, Associates of Science, Recreation and Fitness Management, Associates of Arts, Paraprofessional Education, and Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education.
At this time, I invite the graduates from the College of Natural and Social Sciences to stand. Dr. Redcorn, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Natural and Social Sciences, it is my privilege to present to you the candidates for the degrees of Associate of Arts, Social Work, Associate of Science, Natural Science, Bachelor of Arts, Indigenous and American Indian Studies, Bachelor of Science, Environmental Science.
some more on stage? I'm only standing here because Max went beyond his leadership for the school of business, help the university. So let's give him a round of applause. Business to stand up. Dr. Redcorn. On the behalf of the faculty of the College of Business, or School of Business as we say, it is my privilege to present to you the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, Tribal Management, and as well as Records Management. So thank you.
At this time, I invite all the graduates from the College of Humanities and Arts to stand. Dr. Redcorn, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Humanities and Arts, it is my privilege to present to you the candidates for degrees Associate of Arts Communications, Associate of Arts Media Communications, and Associate of Arts Liberal Arts.
All righty, so by the authority vested in me by the Bureau of Indian Education and the National Haskell Board of Regents, and upon the recommendation of several faculties of the university, I now confer upon each of you the degree appropriate to your course of study, entitling you all rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining to that degree. Onward, Haskell. You may be seated now. And this is the part everybody's been waiting for. The voice of Haskell, Manny King, is coming up here. Oh, and it sounds like we missed a special guest earlier. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency Regional Administrator Jim Macy and Tribal Program Director Amanda Halstead. I also want to make sure we acknowledge our special guests. So at this time, we would like to ask all the graduating class of 2026 to please come forward and accept their diplomas. We ask that the audience remain in their seats. Graduates will be professionally photographed as they receive their diplomas. Friends and families are invited to take photos with their graduates after the end of the ceremony, and for those that might have children, you're more than welcome to bring your children up with you at this time when you come up as well. So, it's time. So let's go ahead. Our ushers are going to help organize us here, and I would like to invite Manny King.
One last shout out here to Ethan. Timothy also for coming all the way from Billy France and represented that. Aziza Smith! Savannah Tribe, Cherokee, Oklahoma, and Quapaw, Business Administration, Records Management. And a shout out to Simba. Samantha Quigley, Navajo Nation, Business Administration. Cheyenne Josephine So, Danette Hopi, Records and Information Management. Eliana Pretty on Top, Crow Tribe, Business Administration, and Salaga. Number 20, Tears of Pen, Navajo, Business Administration. Marcel Thompson, Wallapai, Havasupai, Business Administration. Noah Buster, Sumner Nation of Oklahoma, Choctaw Creek, Business Administration, Management. Tyson Rademacher, Lakota Ray, Business Administration, Management. Number 1, D.K. Middleton, Comanche, Business Administration. Number 11, Derek Factor, Comanche, Business Administration. Sydney Caillou, Omaha, Business Administration, Records Management. Number 3, Trey Gaines, Muskogee Creek, Business Administration. Number 4, Neil Boykin, Muskogee Creek Nation, Business Administration. Number 21, A.J. Ellenwood, Nashville, St. Mary Band, Kootenai Cree, Business Administration. Jimmy Turneyhart, Minicoji, Papa Lakota, Business Administration. Kaylee Williams, Mescalero Apache, Business Administration. Tara Vaden Rowenhorst, Deme, Business Administration. Ashley Noel Jones, Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma, Business Administration. Gabrielle Marie Wounded Goose Tholstar, Muskogee Creek, Business Administration. Candace Ray Espinoza, Urrington Paiute, Business Administration, Records Management. Alisa Street, Washoe Tribe of Nevada and California, Business Administration, Records Management. Jamie Hopkins, Prairie Bear Potawatomi Nation, Business Administration, Records Information System. Taya Bob, Yerington Paiute Tribe, Business Administration. Kira Dennis, Lakota Ray, Ojibwe, Business Administration, Management. Jay Maestas, Navajo, Danette, Business Administration, Management. Nina Jean Marie Leslie, Meskwaki and Dakota, Business Administration, Tribal Management. Javin Hale, Manan Huatsa Rikara, San Felipe, Business Administration, San Carlos Apache. Jonathan Frawa, Jemez Pueblo, Confederated Tribes of Warm Springs, Oregon, Business Administration. D'Angelo Dupree Springer, Omaha, Business Administration. Josiah Hill, Oto, Missouri Tribe, Business Administration, Media Communication. Jacob Curtis, Cherokee Nation, Business Administration, Records Information System. Dayton Latender, Menominee Nation, Business Administration. Jameson Disa, Menominee Nation, Business Administration. Evelyn Stites, Kiowa, Cherokee, Business Administration, Records and Information System. Zach Wawiatin, Prairie Band Potawatomi, Business Administration. Theron Moore, Cherokee Nation of Oklahoma, Elementary Ed. Austin Neal Pitzer, Cherokee, Delaware, and Shawnee, Environmental Science. David Smith, Washco Yakima, Environmental Science. Randy Sue Enderling, Oglala, Lakota, Environmental Science. Alexis Whitehorn Correes, Mandan Hidatsa, Santo Domingo Pueblo, Environmental Science. Christiana Johnson, Hidatsa, Alabama Kashana Dene, Environmental Science. Makia Shepherd, Navajo Nation, Environmental Science. Jamie Linnell Morris, Navajo, Environmental Science. Kansas Clifford Brayboy, Oglala, Sekanju, Lakota, Environmental Science.
Alexis.
Trevor Sullivan Cone, Citizen Band, Potawatomi Nation, Environmental Science. Kevin Yazzie, Navajo Nation, Environmental Science. Number 5, Wakia Wee Irving, Prairie Band, Potawatomi, Environmental Science. Number 10, Mapia Irving, Prairie Band, Potawatomi, American Indian Studies. Shooter Stewart, Mandan Hidatsa Rikara, Indigenous American Indian Studies. Hehaka Hochila Ennis, Cheyenne River Lakota Assistant in Wapanan, Dakota, American Indian Studies. Garrett Elliott Wyandotte, Indigenous American Indian Studies. Brooke Ann Espinoza, Sakanju, Lakota, Rosemetu Tribe, Indigenous American Indian Studies. Bradley Billy, Mississippi Band of Choctaw Indians, American Indian Studies. Morgan Pergis, Northern Ute, Bachelor's Indigenous American Indian Studies. Dakota Haswell, Santee Sioux, American Indian Studies.
Oh, I love you. Oh, thank you. I love you.
Ryan Sapp, Muskogee Creek, Indigenous American Indian Studies. Jeremiah Rolane, Kiowa Tribe of Oklahoma, American Indian Studies. Ariana Long, Cheyenne and Arapaho, Mississippi Choctaw Seminole, Indigenous American Indian Studies. Elijah Childs and Kian, Otoe, Missouri, American Indian Studies. Rachel Falcon, Ho-Chunk, Omaha, Indigenous American Indian Studies. Alicia J. Warrington, Menominee, Yuchi, Indigenous American Indian Studies. Marisol Gallegos Godinez, Delaware Ponca Creek Seminole, Indigenous American Indian Studies. Adelia Hart, Confederated Tribes of the Umatilla Indian Reservation, Indigenous American Indian Studies. Celesta Bryan, United Kituwa Band of Cherokee. Diera Dasala, White Mountain Apache Tribe, American Indian Studies. Kira Lyons and Micah, Navajo, White Mountain Apache, Indigenous American Indian Studies. Sierra Domoreski, Comanche, American Indian Studies. Maya Maris, Seminole Nation of Oklahoma, Indigenous American Indian Studies. Alina Crandell, Pomo, and Ojibwe, White Earth Nation, Ojibwe, American Indian Studies. Number 14, Jennifer Tumasabe, Pinoy and Samoa, American Indian Studies. Number 33, Angela Astorga, Northern Arapaho, Northern Cheyenne, Navajo, Indigenous American Indian Studies. Sarah Elizabeth Bunny Hawkins, Muskogee Creek Nation, Indigenous American Indian Studies.
Julie.
Ashley Clyde, Cherokee Nation, Indigenous American Indian Studies. Dina Mae Shaw, Shoshone Paiute, Indigenous American Indian Studies. Marilyn Ellis, White Earth Band of Ojibwe, American Indian Studies. Angelina Gallego, Oglala Dakota, Papa Dakota. Dakota, Environmental Science. Victor Organista and Francesco, Prairie Band, Potawatomi Nation, Kickapoo, Sac and Fox, Media Communication. Allison May Levering, Winnebago and Omaha Tribe in Nebraska, Media Communication. Tori Grassrow, Lower Pearl Sioux, Comanche, Communication Associates. Eliza Shorter, Cherokee Nation, Communication Study. Caitlin Crawford, Kiowa, Social Work. Amaya Andy Muskogee, Social Work. Hang on just a minute. Tamika J. Tonopik, Shoots the Enemy. Soul Syndicate, Long Hair. Cold Creek Sioux, Northern Ute, Health, Sports, and Exercise Science. Valerie Monique Martinez, Santo Domingo Pueblo, Navajo, Health, Sports, Exercise Science. Jadian Marine Hitler, Leech Lake Band of Ojibwe, Health, Sports, and Exercise Science. Catherine Brock, Pueblo of Isleta, Natural Science. Good one, Coach.
Jade. Come on, try to get a picture.
George Okamash Bruin, Menominee, Arikara, Community Health. Elwin Stewart, Other Medicine, Absalaga, Cookshop, Health, Sports, Exercise Science. Brendan Henry, Mississippi Band of Choctaw Indians, Health, Sports, and Exercise Science. Jesse Estes, Lower Rural Sioux Tribe, Paraprofessional, Elementary. Shante Washington Wee Anderson, Navajo Nation, Local Sioux Tribe, Paraprofessional. Jaden Rose Tendoy, Chippewa Cree, Paraprofessional, Elementary. Lenora Bluebag, Wichita, Liberal Arts. Savannah Gwendolyn Walker, Omaha, Nebraska, and Iowa, Liberal Arts. Number 1, Elena Dugas, Navajo Paraprofessional, Elementary. Michael Castillo, Dene, Liberal Arts. Megan Tom, Navajo, Filipino, Hawaiian, Paraprofessional, Elementary. Brooklyn Faith Ross, Cherokee Nation of a Choctaw Nation, Paraprofessional. Winnacita Gamia Ikwe, Ho-Chunk, Potawatomi, Meskwaki, Pomo, Ponca, Paraprofessional, Elementary. Tressa Jim, Prairie Band, Potawatomi Nation, Paraprofessional, Elementary. Bree Black Bear, Sakonju Lakota, paraprofessional, elementary ed. Kendra Spit, Crow at Salaga, paraprofessional, elementary ed. Madeline Ryan, Laura Brule, Suchard, paraprofessional, elementary ed. Joseph Daniel Casperi, Potawatomi Citizen Nation, paraprofessional. Hunter Johnson Buxton, Muskogee Creek Nation, paraprofessional, elementary ed. P. Cross Hernandez, Prairie Man, Potawatomi Nation, natural science. Boston Chambers, Seminole Nation of Oklahoma, natural science. Haley Sapp, Muskogee Creek Nation, natural science. Sunny Wakwabukshka, Prairie Man, Potawatomi, Muskogee Creek, media communication. Ian Lincoln, Navajo, liberal arts. Stevie Ray Badger Voice Jimenez, Oglala Lakota, Muskogee Creek Communications. Samuel LeClaire, Ponca Tribe of Oklahoma, Communication Studies. Nola Lovings, Mississippi Band of Choctaw Indians, Communication Studies. Asa Quigno Grundle, Savannah Chippewa Indian Tribe of Michigan, Communication Studies. Tiani Polk, Yakima Nation, social work. Jasper Ellenwood, Nespers, St. Mary Band, the Kootenai Tribe, liberal arts. Kylie Mahoja, Coordination of Oklahoma, social work. Dolores Bold Warrior, Navajo Ponca, natural science. Charles Penn, Danette, associates, social work. Aliana Liz Spoon Hunter, Nanette Hidatsa Rikara, Northern Arapaho, Blackfeet, liberal arts. Jamin Badbear, Crow Tribe at Salaga, liberal arts. August Pickering, Oto, Missouri, natural science. Daniel Rivera, Zackenbox, social work, associate arts. Tisha Means, Assistant Wapton, Oglala Lakota, Ho-Chunk, social work. Tiana Lou Bigay, Navajo Nation, social work. Sorry, I want to get this right, all right? No, don't worry about it. It's my fault. Okay. First Anissa, Sewa, Esparza, Ybarra, Tribe, right out, video communication. Nation of Oklahoma, Natural Science. Dylan Adams, Cherokee Nation Associates, Social Work. Mia Talawaima, Choctaw, Northern Cheyenne, Liberal Arts. Ariana Tapi, Menominee, Social Work, Social Work. Jayla Flynn, Muskogee Creek Nation, Health, Sports, Exercise, Science. Cashin White, Navajo. Singer Echo Long Soldier, sitting there. Lala Lakota, Natural Science. Thank you for your service.
Right there, Reese.
Holden Huckins, Rosebud, Fitness Management. Jaren Shield, Crow, Liberal Arts. William Whitlow, Shine Apple, Liberal Arts.
Stop sign. Stop.
Damon Williams, Cherokee Nation of Oklahoma, Liberal Arts. Keshawn Jeremiah Johnson, Mandan, hitter. That's Rickwell Nation, Assiniboine Sioux, Health, Sports, Exercise, Science. Paige Lomatiwama, Hopi Tribe, Liberal Arts. Noah Pozornik, Navajo Nation, Liberal Arts. Nita Schroeder, Oneida Kickapoo, Social Work. Sanit George, Yakima Nation, Social Work. Isabel Sangha, Ihankaba, Dakota, Social Work. Rexon Bulkav, Blackbeat, Liberal Arts, or Haskell Brain. Mary Jane Canoyer, Yankton Sutra, Ihukaban, Social Work.
Love you.
Congratulations, class of 2026!
off to us, we did it. No matter what life threw at us, the ups, the downs, the last minute, 11:59 p.m. assignments. We made it! And so our journey begins. Let's go be the most educated, deadliest natives out there. We made it under Haskell. It is my honor, it is my honor to, it is my honor to, it says it's my honor to introduce spring. Oh, okay. Sorry. It is my honor to introduce the Spring 2026 graduating class of Haskell Indian Nations University. Students, you may now flip your tassels. I love Haskell! Well, I'm glad y'all are ready. All right. Again, congrats to everyone. And now our Haskell choir will lead us in the singing of our fight song. You can find it inside of your brochure. It will be about at the very end. The title is Onward Haskell. We'll give you all a second. Onward Haskell, this is our war cry. Thank you so much, Haskell Choir. Reminder, there is a luncheon to follow after this, so come prepared to eat. But before we leave, there will be a prayer to end this, led by Rickson Bullcalf, our Haskell Brave.
Good afternoon, everyone. Nidanaku Nakto'iyo, Benny. My Blackfoot name is Holy White Buffalo. I keep it nice and short and simple. I know everyone's blood pressure is through the roof right now. I don't know how many sweaty palms I've touched, but congratulations to you guys. Best of luck with your journey. I'm going to say a prayer in my Atsemoik on my Blackfoot language. So, Ayon apina tu sayo esta batte piyok nok spomokenan. Es spomokenan gias matsokenan suksi petsin in a mochpi pigs next okoax. Ayon apina tu sayo esta batte piyok a bestaduki nake gissesiman, nake igaki masenan, nake natoitaxenan. Ayon apina tu sayo esta batte piyok suksaka topenan skok toitusis. Ayon apina tu sayo esta batte piyok. With that being said, it's never goodbye. It's always see you later. So, good talk, get the mutts, and congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you so much, Rickson, and thank you to everyone for coming here. Graduation's always so bittersweet. I've been trying to keep myself from crying since we started. But I'm really proud of a lot of you, and I do have a lot of friends that are in this group, so this was very hard for me to do. I'm not gonna talk anymore. I'm gonna cry. But with that, this concludes the Spring 2026 commencement of Haskell Indian Nations University. Please remain seated until all of the graduates have exited the staging area.
They don't throw their hats.
Onward Haskell.